The legend reborn in a medieval kingdom plagued by fear, and ancient prophecy speaks of a knight destined to face the fire-breathing dragon Singe. The dragon guards Castle Mordroc, a dark fortress where the beautiful princess Daphne is held captive. Whispers of failed warriors who ventured inside fuel the villagers' terror. Dirk the Daring, a bumbling yet courageous knight, hears of Daphne's plight. Despite mockery from the town, Dirk vows to storm the Lair. His clumsy yet heartfelt determination wins the admiration of the villagers. A hero's resolve, Dirk prepares for his quest, polishing his rusty sword and donning battered armor. He consults the kingdom's mystic, who warns him, "Only courage and wit will conquer what steel cannot." The mystic gifts him a talisman said to guide the worthy. Dirk sets off on horseback, determined to prove himself. Villagers watch as he rides toward the looming silhouette of the dragon's lair. Thunder rolls as the castle comes into view. The gates of doom arriving at the castle, Dirk finds the main gate sealed by twisted magic. Gargoyle statues line the entrance, eyes glowing faintly. Dirk fumbles with his sword before accidentally triggering a hidden switch. The gate creaks open, unleashing a foul stench from within. Shadows stretch across the courtyard, alive with unseen movement. Dirk whispers nervously, what could possibly go wrong? The trap corridor inside, Dirk enters a hallway riddled with booby traps. Spikes shoot from the walls, floors collapse into fiery pits. His clumsy missteps almost cost him his life, but through sheer luck and desperate leaps, he avoids death. The talisman glows faintly, pulling him forward. Dirk grins, a piece of cake. The living armor Dirk stumbles into a grand hall filled with suits of armor. Suddenly, one stirs to life, wielding a massive axe. Dirk's swordplay is unskilled, but spirited. The enchanted armor nearly crushes him, but he tricks it into collapsing under a chandelier. Panting, Dirk picks up a dented shield as a trophy. The talisman pulses brighter. Daphne's cry, Dirk hears a faint, melodic voice echoing through the halls. It's Princess Daphne whispering his name. But her image flickers like a mirage, vanishing before his eyes. The castle itself twists, changing corridors. Dirk realizes Mordroc's magic is designed to disorient intruders. Still, her cry fuels his determination. The Black Knight, a towering figure, blocks Dirk's path, Mordroc's champion, the Black Knight. Clad in obsidian armor, his eyes burn red. The knight challenges Dirk, blades clashing. Dirk fights clumsily but bravely, dodging heavy strikes. Finally, he tricks the knight into stumbling into a trap door. Dirk sighs. That was intentional. The haunted kitchen. Dirk enters a grotesque kitchen where monstrous chefs prepare eerie feasts. Skeletons stir cauldrons of slime. Rats scurry across counters. A cauldron boils over, chasing Dirk with living fire. He grabs a turkey leg and fends off the creatures comically. Barely escaping, he stumbles into another passage. Dirk mutters, "I'm never eating stew again." The River of Bones. Dirk reaches an underground cavern where a river of skeletal remains flows. A rickety boat awaits, pulled by unseen current. As he crosses, skeletal hands rise from the water, clawing at him. Dirk battles them off, nearly toppling overboard. Lightning cracks overhead, illuminating murals of Singe's terror. The talisman steadies his resolve. Daphne's vision. Dirk collapses exhausted when Daphne's vision appears again. This time she pleads, "Hurry before my soul is bound forever. She is chained in a chamber lit by dragon fire." Dirk swears aloud to free her, clenching his sword. Her image vanishes, but a faint trail of glowing petals appears. He follows them deeper into the lair. The mirror maze. Dirk stumbles into a hall of enchanted mirrors. Each reflection twists him into monstrous versions of himself. One mirror pulls him inside, trapping him in a nightmarish duel against his darker self. Clumsy yet determined, Dirk defeats the doppelganger with wit. The mirrors shatter, revealing a hidden staircase. Dirk nervously continues, whispering, "No more mirrors." Mordroc's deception. The sorcerer Mordroc finally reveals himself. From a balcony, he mocks Dirk. "A fool dares challenge my power." With dark magic, he conjures illusions of Dirk failing and dying. Dirk nearly breaks under despair, but the talisman shields his mind. "A courage, not perfection," he mutters, charging forward. Mordroc vanishes, leaving behind traps of fire. The fiery gauntlet. Dirk navigates a hellish cavern where lava cascades from the ceiling. Stone platforms crumble beneath his boots. A bridge of chains sways over a molten pit. Dirk barely clings on, swinging his way across. His armor scorches, but he survives. The talisman pulses stronger. He's nearing Daphne. the guardian beast, two monstrous serpents block the next chamber. They coil and hiss, striking with venomous fangs. Dirk uses his shield to deflect their blows. With a lucky strike, he topples a pillar onto them. The beasts collapse, clearing the path. Dirk quips, that counts as skill, right? Daphne's prison at last. Dirk finds Daphne chained in a glowing crystal cage. Her beauty shines even in despair. He rushes to her side, but the cage burns his touch. She warns, only by defeating Singe can the curse be broken. Before Dirk can respond, the ground shakes violently. The dragon awakens. Singe the dragon Singe emerges in a blaze of fire and fury, its wings spread, shaking the chamber. Dirk cowers but raises his sword. The battle begins, firestorms, collapsing stone, and near-death escapes. Dirk fights not with skill, but with desperate improvisation. Still, Singe seems invincible. The talisman's power, just as Singe prepares a final blast, the talisman glows blindingly. Dirk realizes it channels courage into strength. He leaps onto Singe's back, clinging desperately. The dragon thrashes, smashing walls and pillars. Dirk drives his sword into a glowing weak point at its neck. The beast roars in agony. The dragonfall Singe collapses, the castle trembling as fire consumes it. Dirk frees Daphne from her crystal cage. She embraces him, whispering her gratitude. Mordroc appears in rage, trying to destroy them both. But with Singe's death, his magic falters. The lair begins to crumble. Escape from the lair, Dirk carries Daphne through collapsing corridors. Falling debris and fire nearly block their way. He shields her with his body, refusing to give up. At the last moment, they leap across a collapsing bridge. The castle collapses behind them in flames. Breathless, they stand in the dawn light. The hero of legend back in the village, Dirk and Daphne are hailed as heroes. Villagers cheer as Dirk, bashful and awkward, accepts praise. Daphne takes his hand, calling him her champion. Dirk smiles, finally proud of his courage. The talisman vanishes, its purpose fulfilled, but a shadow stirs in the distance, hinting the adventure isn't over.